Australia's plants are amongst the oldest and most diverse on the planet. And partly this comes about because of our extreme isolation. Now these plants have remained almost untouched by modern plant breeding. Contrast that to the petunias of South America or the gerbras of South Africa. Now they've been enhanced immeasurably by plant breeding. One of Australia's most successful plant breeders is Todd Layt. He's got a whole basket full of ornamental Australian plants to his credit, as well as some turf grass varieties. Todd, how did you get started in plant breeding?
In the early 90s, I really developed a passion for native plants, and for the public to feel the same way as I do about them, I realised that I needed to do a lot of breeding to make them more beautiful like exotics. I'd have to say Lomandra Tanika has to be my favourite. It's just so soft and beautiful and so tough, surviving on very, very little water. Cassa blue's a real showpiece. It has beautiful blue foliage which sets off any garden, and it has the most magnificent blue flowers. Tasred's one of those plants that works in the colder environments, works very well in Queensland, even in the shade. It's just a really good foliage plant that looks at home in any garden.
Now Little Rev was one of my personal favourites.
Absolutely, it really looks nice in amongst a garden or as a border plant.
So Todd, what's coming up for the future?
Well, we have this little plant here, King Alfred, which is a plant that seems to grow anywhere. It's one of those plants that'll grow in moist conditions or dry conditions. It's very adaptable. Well, most of our breeding is done through natural seedling selection. We actually often grow thousands and thousands of a variety of plant just to get one new type.
So obviously the essence is in the selection process.
That's correct. To get a beautiful plant, you need to do lots and lots of plants to get just one good one.
Todd, when it comes to selecting out characteristics in turf, how do you go about it? Because to me, it all looks the same.
Well, this turf here, called Sapphire, I actually selected from a large number of seedlings of Sir Walter. I believe Sapphire is a much finer texture form of the older style buffaloes.
Now, if you'd like to find out more about these fantastic plants that we've just shown you, go to our website, thegardengurus.tv, and take the link.